Hey Paige, Happy New Year's Day. Anywho, I have a lot to talk about on one subject, and it's called the Black Swan, and I'll get to that in a minute. First off, New Year's Day, we had the family fun, like the family friends come over, and I always think it's gonna be like really bad and like horrible, but you know, it, like with the Joneses, it always turns out really good, and I really enjoy it. So next time, remind me, if I ever start like crying about it, just be like, yo, it was good last time, shut up. And I'm like, oh, okay, right. Like it always turns out good. And then that'll be fine. But, yeah, for dinner, we had pizza, but we had like spinach pizza, like spinach supreme, cheese, and then like an ultimate like meat lovers thing. That was like, I've never seen a pizza that was that big. Like, I didn't think they made them that big, and it was huge. Like, it wouldn't even fit on the cookie sheet. Like, some of it like hung off the edge, and I thought that was really funny. But what is your favorite kind of pizza? I'm supreme all the way. Like, oh, I just love supreme. And since it is the New Year's, what is your New Year's resolution? I really don't have one as of late because I can't think of anything I want to do. So, I guess improving with my art, I guess. I guess. I don't know. That sounds kind of lame, but actually that means a lot to me. So I guess that will be my New Year's resolution. Or something. And I guess, well, like everyone's, not everyone's, but a lot of people's New Year's resolution is to, like, be, like, more fit, be more active. Like, yeah, I'll put that down, I guess. I mean, I think I'm pretty active right now, but I think I could be more active. So I'll put that down, too, as my New Year's resolution. To be more physically fit and do stuff and... you know what? A good, like, a New Year's resolution for me would be, it's like, get some abs. That would be nice. Because I have, like, that really feminine body, as you probably can tell. But, get some abs, yeah. Get, like, a 2-pack, or, like, a 4-pack, or, like, a 6-pack. You know, something that makes me more of a catch. Just kidding. But, yeah. Okay, the abs one is pushing it. That's pushing it. But... That'd be like a side New Year's resolution, not necessarily straight up New Year's resolution. But yeah, I guess get happier songs instead of like the depressive songs that are like on my iPod. That like, cause I only have like 10 like happy songs, and like the rest are like sad. But yeah, I'm gonna change that. That's what I'm going to do. Find better music. Well, not better music, but happier music. That's not so negative. It doesn't make me sad. Now, to the Black Swan. Because this is really... I don't know. I saw someone talk about it on YouTube. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, I should go watch it. So, I looked it up. I started watching it. And... it was kind of boring in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, like, blah, 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 she wants to be a dancer, yay, that's cool for her. But then, like, her teacher started getting, like, creepy with her, and I was like, oh, wow, this is gonna get really good. And then her teacher, like, I'm not even kidding you, they were at, like, this, like, party thing for, like, the dancers and, like, stuff like that, and the teacher legitly goes, like, he pulled her off to, like, this little room that he has, and he was, like, they sat down on the couch or whatever, and he was like, this is legitimatly what, like, the conversation went. He was like, oh, do you have any boyfriends? And, or, like, do you have a boyfriend? She goes, no. And then he was like, have you ever had a boyfriend? And she goes, yeah, I've had a couple. And then he was like, crap. He goes, are you a virgin? And then, thank you, Brittany. And then, she goes, no. And then he was like, oh, do you enjoy making love? And then she was like, what? And then he was like, sex. Do you like sex? You know, and, like, she just, like, sat there like, like, I don't know what to say to you. And then he was like, come on, we have to talk about this. Like, we have to be comfortable with each other. And instantly, right there, I was like, no. I was like, I don't have to tell you jack shit about my sex life and what I do with sex. And I was like, I just thought that was so, like, I guess I saw it coming from, like, a mile away because, like, the person who I was watching talk about it, she mentioned how, like, the guy, like, creeped on her, and she was like, she made an offhand comment that was like, oh, and then maybe your teacher will actually, like, make a move on you instead of just teasing you. And I was like, oh, I wonder what this is going to be about. And yeah, it ended up being about that. And it was really creepy. And then, like, that whole movie is, wow, that was embarrassing. That, like, the whole movie is, like, really, it's off, in my opinion. I thought it was off. I mean, I thought it was good. Like, don't get me wrong, it was good. But it was definitely a different kind of movie. Like, I wasn't expecting it. Like, my sister and I, like, legitimately sat there and was like, what the fuck just happened. Like, some crazy shit happened in that movie. Like, if you ever watched it, girl, tell me how you feel about it, because I thought it was I thought it was kind of creepy, but I thought it was pretty good overall. I mean, it could have been worse. But yeah, I thought it was pretty decent. After you get, like, past the boring part, like the dancing, but like, through the whole movie, like, usually, like, every ballet movie, it's always, like, the teacher's, like, an asshole and, like, pushes you because you're not good enough and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's, you know, it's usually one of those movies, like, in Step Up or something like that, whenever the teacher was a real asshole. Yeah, so, like, I was already, like, going into it, like, in the negative aspect, because I was like, I bet this is what's gonna happen. Like, because it was kind of predictable. But then, like, after you get past, like, when he makes a move on her, that's when it really gets serious. And it gets intense. And then, like, oh my goodness, it was so... Brittany, what did you think of it?
Well, from the end, I thought it was decent.
She only watched the end. Like, she came in when I was, like, an hour into it. And it's only, like, an hour and, like, a half or something like that.
The lesbian lovemaking scene.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you have ever watched That 70s Show, you'll know the girl Jackie, like the rich one who's like a bitch or whatever. She's in it, and she's one of the dancers. And she goes and takes Natalie Portman out to, like, drinks or whatever. And then Natalie in this whole movie is, like, really uptight and, like, kind of, like, she's off. Like, she has her own demons to deal with. And then, like, one of my favorite parts was, like, oh, I thought it was so beautiful. Okay, my sister was like, ew, this is so gross. So I was like, yay, yay, yay. But what happened was, like, they went out to drinks, and then the girl had taken ecstasy, and she's like, one for you and one for me. And Natalie was like, well, what is it? And she was like, it'll make her relax or whatever. And she goes, well, how long does it last? And she was like, only a couple hours, max, or whatever. And so Natalie's like, no thanks, like, I'm not gonna take it now. So then, like, later on, she ends up taking it, like, in a drink. And then her and, like, Jackie get fucked up. And then, like, at the end of it, like, they're going home, and they're sitting in a car, and then Jackie, like, puts her fingers, like, on her legs, and starts, like, you know, doing stuff to her. And I was like, yay, yay, yay. And then, like, Natalie stops her, and they go home, and her mom's, like, freaking out or whatever, because Natalie's mom was kind of, like, a bitch. And then, like, they, like, go and, like, put, like, this wood in, like, front of her door, so, like, her mom can't, like, get in. Like, if you watch it, you'll understand what I mean by the door. Like, the wood thing. And then, so her, like, she just, like, randomly starts, like, making out with, like, Jackie. They're making out and stuff like that. And Jackie ends up eating out Natalie. And I was like, oh my god! I was so excited. Like, they don't, it's, like, it's kind of graphic. Like, it's pretty, like, you see, like, Jackie's, like, her legs are like this, and Jackie's like, boo, boo, boo. You know, like, it's kind of intense, but, like, oh, I thought it was so wonderful. Because I was, like, I was sitting there, and I was like, it's about time that it's not, like, guy and girl, you know, like, I'm so glad that, like, it wasn't just, like, the stereotypical, like, oh, guy goes after girl, like, blah, 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 like, it was kind of, like, a unique kind of thing, and plus, I think it's cute, well, it wasn't, like, cute, like, because it was graphic, and I was like, ah, damn, like,
that's what was a little, I didn't mind them getting together, because I don't mind that,
right,
but I minded that it would come graphic,
yeah,
like,
it was,
that's how I was
yeah, yeah,
it was really graphic.
the idea of them hooking up was cute, but the actual scene was intense. Like, if you see it, you will know, you'll be like, damn, like, you will know what I mean. Like, it's so intense, but, yeah, watch that movie, and then tell me how you feel about it, because, trust me, you have to watch the whole thing, though, because I wanted to quit, like, halfway in it. I was like, this is kind of lame, but trust me, watch all of it, and then tell me about it, because I don't know how you feel about it, and I really want to watch your face when you watch them, like, do the love scene. It was... I was like, oh, like, it was so intense, but, but, yeah, anywho, I'm gonna go. Have a nice day.